Now, Pula, or rain, is greatly valued in Botswana, a semi-desert country which borders South Africa. The musical explores how rain gathers humans, plants and animals under one Botswana sky, and is based on the practical and spiritual bond that Botswana people have with rain. Take a look at this teaser.
Dumela pula khokona mo maina khomodi bopame madume medupi monontsha marote makhomana ikadile sibone nditana na sa tampa sa thogafale mogoma dipolo tsa etsho modimo anko emetsi dipolo tsa malale tsoko di gopa di sikere joko ntuse go lema moroka ene sene matsorotsoro gape maru ga se pula musiki yone mollo pula.
Now, the show is on today and tomorrow at the State Theatre in Pretoria. Show producer Kabelo Rapinyana joins me now to tell us more. Kabelo, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for your time. Pula is a very powerful word. Talk to us about this theatre production.
Hello, thank you very much. I'm Kabelo Rapinyana. I'm the producer, project manager for Pula the musical. Pula the musical is a theatre production, a musical that has been produced in Botswana, created in Botswana, and performed by Batswana. It speaks about the relationship that Batswana have with the rain. You know, coming from a country like Botswana, rain is such a precious thing to have. We call it the life-giving rain. So Pula follows the story of Mapula, who is the rainmaker's daughter, the rainmaker has come old and has imparted the powers of making rain to her. And she has to go through the spiritual journey to actually understand and get water and Pula for her community.
And what sort of messages are you trying to narrate in this production?
I think first of all, it's we want to share the culture, the beautiful culture that we have in Botswana with the rest of the world. We are telling a story of how the communities in Botswana live together and coincide. And also we're speaking back to the spirituality that we have with things like rain as Africans and the importance that it has on a community like Botswana, for example.
But of course we know that, Kabelo, rain is not just exclusive to Botswana when it comes to the significance. I mean, you could look at the symbolism across the continent and in other cultures in South Africa. The beauty of rain, the power of rain, you know, what it symbolizes when somebody has passed away and it begins to rain. You know, how does the story weave that in narrating the power of rain and the many symbols of rain in the continent, in South Africa?
Yes. First of all, like I said, things like rain are very important to any community. And if you look at the things that are happening in the story, it depicts what happens when the rain rains. And I think it's universal, especially across Africa, that when it starts to rain or it's a rainy season, men and women go onto the fields to plow for the next season, to plow food and to get their communities to eat and their families to eat and create joy in the community. And Pula depicts that kind of rain. Is what happens when we have that life-giving rain. And also it also shows what happens when there's no rain, when the communities are struggling, when the farmers are struggling, and when there is nothing on the floor. And also it goes back also to us as Africans and our connections to the elements, to the land and the skies and stuff, on how we try our best to call on these elements to then help us survive. So that's also, it also depicts that spirituality and that spiritual connection that all Africans have with the land that they live on and they used to live.
Absolutely. As I watch some of the visuals while you and I are speaking on air, I can see that when it comes to choreography, I mean, this is creme de la creme. It's on another level. What did it take to coordinate it and make it such a fantastic work of art?
Thank you, Aden. Pula, we've been working on this project now for 2 years now, almost 2 years. We launched in April in Botswana to a sold-out show at Mighty Stoke at the Metiso Festival and did another run at Metiso. So it takes quite a lot of work. It takes a lot of commitment. We are talking about a cast that's now 50 people that are now in South Africa now to do the show, a cast of 50 and a crew of 10. So we've got 10 Batswana right now. 60 Batswana right now in Pretoria to showcase and bring this to life. So it's really, really difficult to manage that logistically. But in terms of choreography, the team and Jukola and the creative team have really, really worked on this thing and also drilled it into their performance. So it takes long hours of rehearsals and commitment from the cast also.
What can people look forward to?
I mean, people should look forward to an amazing and mesmerizing performance. Pula, the music, the singing, the dancing are just phenomenal. These are original songs and some very notable songs that we know from our folktale and from our stories that have been told as children. But it takes you, transforms you, and transcends you into another world. It's been amazing the feedback we've been getting from audiences as they come watch the show. Till the end yesterday.
So how long is the show going to be running and how can people access it?
Yes, we have 2 more days. We've got a matinee show this afternoon at 3 o'clock at the State Theatre, the Drama Theatre in Pretoria. And then we've got an 8 o'clock show this evening also. And tomorrow is our last show at 3 o'clock at the State Theatre, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Thank you so much. Thanks for talking to us about that. Pula, the musical producer, Kabelo Rapinyana, speaking to us about that stellar bit of work taking place at the State Theatre and, of course, one not to be missed. Thank you for your time.